Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyann Krumpa. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell at the end of the video so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. As a matter of fact, so you won't forget, you can go ahead and do so right now. All right. I am really excited about the current energies that are coming in for Leo season. Oh my goodness, it just seems like there are heavy vibrations that are out there that supports this purging process that we're all going through with the fire of this fiery sign that we all so need. We are releasing things that no longer serve us, and we are stepping into higher vibrations. We're even getting downloads that are coming in that are of new, higher dimensions, accessing the higher realms. And speaking of accessing the higher realms, I do have a new oracle deck for those of you that do not know that is called the 9 Ether Higher Realms deck. This is the box that it comes in, and the beautiful cards that are laid down with the exception of 3 are the cards from that deck. It is $65, which equals 11, the number numerology 11, which is a master number. There is so much that had went into the sequence and the, tandem of developing this oracle deck. They also have activation codes that are embedded into each signature print of the photos. So each time that you are using this oracle deck, you are gaining spiritual mastery and you are developing and growing spiritually. And that was the whole purpose of why I did the 9 Ether Higher Realms oracle deck. Thank you for those of you that have love and support for my channel. Those that have been on my live videos here recently, it's like, how can I say this? When I have a plan, it's like God changes my plans, right? It's like, I plan to do something different a certain way, and God comes and counteracted with his divine will and purpose. And so that's what has happened to me, because my plans were just to only come on twice a week. And I was going to go down I was going to do 3 times a week, and then I was going to go down to twice a week. And here I am. This is my 4th day channeling for you guys. And I feel that God has put the burden of responsibility on me because I am a very, very highly evolved soul. I have so many gifts and talents, and I am a leader in my own right in all of this. And I feel like the reason why that burden of responsibility was put on my shoulders is because something big is about to happen, and I need to help you guys through these energies, because these energies are pretty intense, and to be quite honest, they're even intense for me. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get right into this beautiful reading, and we'll go ahead and get right to it. Let me go ahead and call in some help. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, who will be able to give me the information for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. The person that you are doing this reading on is in deep contemplation, and this is why you have not heard from this person, okay? Although it is a woman that is on a card, take what resonates. It is not gender specific. I feel like this person is an earth sign, whether it could be, I want to say Virgo or Taurus, okay? Take what resonates. This person can even be a Capricorn, or they can have it somewhere in their chart. But the point of the matter is, they're in deep contemplation. It's not that they don't love you. It's not that they don't care about you. It's just that they got their own personal things that they're doing. And I feel like for a lot of you, there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of drama in the relationship. And so this person, just like you, have to heal. There is a need for looking at this from a different vantage point. And I feel like both of you have looked at this as like a doomsday for the relationship. And it's not a doomsday. I feel like, in fact, it is the very beginning of a beautiful journey for the both of you. God is not through with you yet, okay? And with that being said, you're in contemplation too. You're in this deep contemplation mode, and sometimes I feel like you over analyze what's going on. We all do. You know, just because a particular situation is not showing up in your life a particular way doesn't mean that it's always a signal of something bad or something that had went awry. It could just be the natural order of things that are just basically working their own selves out in divine timing. I have been getting this almost every single personal reading. I'm not even going to say almost every single personal reading for myself. Every personal reading that I've been doing for myself, I've been getting this card. And then I ask Source Energy what is happening in the collective and what does the collective need to know. Everyone needs to know that in the Five of Swords energy being in reverse, this is an end of conflict. This is an end of misunderstandings and misconstruing and not conveying messages correctly and brawling and fighting over, just petty things. This is a good sign that all of that is about to come to an end. Your partner, when they look at this relationship, that's how they look at it. They look at it as drama, and they really want the drama to end. They want all of this confrontation, all the bickering, and all of the arguing to stop. My battery is about to die. I hope I can get this reading out in enough time. You have unconditional love with Black Madonna and radical forgiveness. Like I said again, forgiveness. I'm going to tell you that is even of more of the essence than patience at this moment. You've had patience. How much patience can you have, right? So the only thing that is missing to this perfect regimen of your recipe to union is to be in that state of having an open and forgiving heart. You need to forgive this person need to forgive you. I feel like neither one of you were backing down. I feel like both of you were so hell-bent on trying to make one another see it your way, my way. And there's always two sides of the story, and I'm even going to go ahead and say there's three. It's your side, their side, and then it's the truth, right? So with that being said, you need to be in this point where you're at 0 point. You're neither emotional about it or sad about it, but you're just an observer. You're just on the outside looking in. And when you look at it from a neutral state and you take a neutral stance on it, that's when you bring awareness to the situation, and that's when things can change. You have the will. This lets me know that you guys have just ended a karmic cycle, and then what goes around comes back around, right? And this karmic cycle has ended, but I feel like you have a new cycle. There is still some lessons that you need to learn from this person, and there are some lessons that this person needs to learn from you. You have sacred geometry, which is all is connected. You and this person have a past life connection. You have many lifetimes that you've spent together. I feel like you have a soulmate connection. And for some of you, which is a very small few, you have a twin flame connection. And you guys are always connected. I feel like this person is sending you messages telepathically, or they're just in your vibration and are always constantly a part of your thoughts. This is not anything that is abnormal. With the magnetism and the magnitude of the connection and the attraction between the both of you, this is highly likely. I even think that you pick up some of their sympathy pains. Even when they're sick, you feel when they're sick and they're ill. You also feel like when they're sad, and you even experience times where you can feel when they're joyous, which is not often. I feel like this person is in deep depression. You have source energy here, Ancient of Days. I feel like source energy is here because this is a divine intervention that is happening. You may not be able to see the forest for the trees, but trust me, those plants and those forests and those trees are very integral key parts to your journey. I feel like you guys are so quick to want to get to the destination that some of you are missing the journey. I feel like source energy is showing up in this reading to redirect and course correct your thinking and your path so you can get out of your own way. What you resist persists. I feel like you are resisting, or you are not in the ebb and flow, the natural ebb and flow of what God is wanting to happen. I feel like some of you guys are trying so hard to control the outcome. We all can be guilty of this, okay? It's time to let go and have a sweet surrender and allow for source energy to do what God does best, okay? You have samsara, which is death and rebirth. Okay, so your relationship between this person, it had to die. There is no more room left for growth between you and this individual. God knew it. Your individual knew it. And I believe the only person that was still clenching and clinging and holding on was you. This person, I don't feel like they're devoid of feelings for you. I feel like they're very madly in love with you, but they're not ready to express that yet because I feel like they're out there and they're faced with their own issues and their own problems, which is denoted by the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands energy that I'm picking up right now for you is that you are the one that has been doing everything and going above and beyond and out your way to express your feelings and your emotions and doing everything that you can to get your partner's attention, and they're just not seeing it. Okay, they're not seeing you for who you are right now because they're unable to. You see, because they are so heavily inundated with their own problems and their own issues in life that they can't see this connection the way that you see this connection. They can feel it, but seeing with your own naked eyes and feeling something is two different things. I can feel a certain way, but I won't act on it. Is what I'm feeling from this person. Is what I'm sensing. I'm picking up the energy of this person is basically stalemate energy. And it's not because they want to be a stalemate. It's because they really love you and they have feelings for you, but they really don't know how to love. You're dealing with someone that really don't know what love is. And what they view as love is self-love, being more concerned about themselves. They don't know how to love outside of themselves, which is altering the relationship, you see. But I feel like for your person in the Ten of Swords, because you both are, or excuse me, Ten of Wands, you both are in a Ten of Wands, okay? And this is the very first time that I've ever experienced an energy for a card being for both people that are involved. Okay, I feel that this person is in a Ten of Wands because they, unbeknownst to yourself, are at a very low ebb in their life. I feel like something has just happened. Something has just taken place. Maybe someone around them have just passed away or died that they were really close to, and they had high hopes of really spending time with this person, getting to know this person, and then to them, this person has been snatched away. Take what resonates. This is a general reading. Do not force it. If it fits, perfect. If not, just take what you can from this reading because this is for the collective. But then I feel like there's another portion of your person of interest for another group of you where this person has lost their job. There's been a lot of people losing a lot of jobs lately, believe it or not. Okay, it happens every day, but it's been happening more so than what is normal. And there's a reason for that, you guys. God is now stepping in. Whatever plans that you've had, you need to change it because God has something better in store. And I feel like for this person that have lost their income, they're looking at it as a tragedy, but they are not recognizing that God is basically directing their steps. You see, they also too are being course corrected so they can come back to you and live in this holy matrimony with this sacred union for those of you that are twin flames. And for those of you that are just soulmates, that are fated partners, same for you as well. You both have a soul contract to be together because you have eternal flame of love. This is more so for those of you that are chiming in that are twin flames. There is, like I have said on many readings before, there is only a small select few twin flames. Not everyone is a twin flame. Out of 100%, There's only about a small 30% of people that are truly twin flames out of the people that think that they're twin flames. Now that's just based off of YouTube and those that are chiming in on readings. Those are the statistics that the angels gave me. Now worldwide, the angels gave me a statistic of twin flames worldwide is 0.45. It's not even 1% of the population because it's only 144,000. And here we are, we have almost 8 billion people in the population of the earth. You see what I'm saying? So this card only applies to those that are in a bona fide 100% twin flame union. Destiny did not get in the way. Destiny can never get in the way if you're in a twin flame union. Destiny can only get in the way with other love relationships that are just soulmates. But when it comes to this divine union, what has been promised to you, what has already been laid out, mapped out, is going to be planned out, and it's going to be followed through. Nothing is going to fall by the wayside when it comes to this divine promise. It is a promise, you guys. This is a promise from source energy. This is a promise from the divine. And everything that is a promise from God is always carried out. And I feel like your person is now feeling the embers of that love burn. They are putting up a lot of resistance. I tell you that now. I feel it. They are resisting this like the bubonic plague. But because of them resisting this, remember, they're not resisting you. They're resisting themselves. And I feel like a lot of your twin flames are awakening to that fact, okay? Because they're getting their karma for not listening. They're putting themselves in worse predicaments than what they had when they were with you. And they have to play out these cycles. If you wonder why, okay, well, how come they're not reaching out to me? How come they're not talking to me? How come they're ghosting me? You have a major arcana card that's here and letting you know they have to play out this cycle. But rest assured, the cycle is ending, which is a good thing. This is for the month of May, or excuse me, not May, the month of August. You may think that things are going very slow, but I can assure you that things are really speeding up. Sometimes things have to slow down in order for you to catch up. That is the way that God works. God always makes sure that we are a proportional match and a direct match for our blessings. It is up to you to carry the vibration of love. It is up to you for you to stay in the vibration of the miracle, okay, that God has promised you. Stay in the miracle vibration. If you don't know how to do that, there are some high vibrational things you can get on YouTube. You can do miracle frequencies, which is 432 megahertz and up, okay? And that will put you in alignment of miracles happening in your life, put you in expectation. I feel like the key to manifestation is expectation. When you're expecting something and you're expecting it to happen, there is nothing that is going to prevent it from happening because you're already expecting it and you're already in a vibration of it. And so your ancestors, your Waishors, your guide, and the universe, they have to deliver it to you because you're already expecting it, okay? It's like supply and demand. It can't be delivered if you are not ready for it. So right now, my message to you is to get prepared. Get ready. Don't get ready for a specific outcome neither, because that will put you in the spirit of resistance and that will keep your manifestation from you. But if you are just open to all things, to the highest good of you and this other person, it will not fail you, nor will it fail the other person. This person is going through so much in their life, and this is the reason why they have not reached out to you or even considered you, because right now they're not even in a position to where they can consider themselves. And I'm going to be honest with you. Some of your mates are embarrassed because of the positions that they put themselves in, and they don't want to hear, I told you so. Not saying that you will be that type of person, but I feel like your person is more cynical than they are positive. They're more pessimistic. And so they tend to think on the negative side of things. They're not looking at this from a positive standpoint. Okay, so this is another reason why they haven't contacted you, because they don't want to hear, I told you, and didn't I warn you? They don't want to hear that. Now you have the black Asiatic. This reminds me of the black lily. This actually represents the black lily, and this is the reason why I got this card. What is going to help to mend these broken pieces of this love affair between you and your beloved? It's going to take humility and devotion. You're going to have to be devoted like there is no other devotion. You are going to have to be committed to seeing this through. Being committed to see this through means going above and beyond. You thought you went above and beyond before. Right now is crunch time. Okay, the universe is testing you and want to see what you're really made of. That's what the wheel is all about. It's about tests. It's about our karmic lessons. It's about us having a new cycle of love. How much does this love really mean to you? How much do you appreciate the fact that you have this fated partnership? The rewards are great, you guys. We may be going through the eye of the storm right now, but when we come back and when we come and we are on the other side of this, we can look back at this and we can be very happy that we've gone through all of this, because it shaped and molded us into who we are at that time and who we will be. You have your higher self. I feel like for those of you that are chiming in, your higher self has been sending you messages, synchronicities, and epiphanies. You've been having aha moments here this week. Do not dismiss those. Continue to pay attention to these signs, because these are signs that are leading you back into your union. I said this back in May, and do you know a lot of people that were chiming in at that time in my channel came into union? I know, and I can feel you guys. I have that gift. I know when God is up to something. I know when God is ready to show up and show out in everyone's lives. I feel like for all of you, even the soulmates that are on this now reading at this moment, no matter when you look at it, you, Y-O-U, yes, I am talking to you. You are about to have a beautiful union or reunion with the one that you love. The one that has the affection of your own heart. The one that is the love of your life. You are at this moment where your higher self is guiding you and directing you on the path in which you are to walk. And it is next to this person, not in front of this person to lead this person, not behind this person to be led and to follow, but side by side. And that is the way that God is going to bring this about for you. And I have come to the conclusion of this beautiful reading. There will not be an extended version because, one, it's not that I don't have time today. I do. It's just that YouTube it takes forever to upload. Even the extended version, which is less than the main version. And so I always make sure that I afford myself plenty of time to go ahead and get the original reading out first. And then when I try to do the extended, it just takes forever. So I decided not to do that today. And so therefore, if you would like to have a one question answer reading, I will be more than happy to do that. If you're ready for your spiritual inner work and you're really ready for union and you really want to do this work, I'll be more than happy to help you. Reach out to me. There's information that is in the description box. Whatever you feel that your soul gravitates to and resonates with you. I'm a firm believer in intuition, and I don't believe anyone's intuition is wrong. I just believe that when we don't listen to our intuition, we can be wrong. All right. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.